everyone, welcome back to a new podcast animated by Canadialog. My name is Alexandre. Hope you're doing well. This week I'll be with you to talk about the pronunciation dictionary available into VoiceOver for iOS. This is a feature available since a couple of iOS version, and this is a feature that will allow to change the way that some word or group of words are pronounced when using VoiceOver by simply entering a different spelling that will change the pronunciation, or use the phonetical alphabet, and you'll have the possibility to assign a special pronunciation to a specific language or to a specific voice. I hope you'll enjoy this podcast. Since a couple of versions of iOS, it is now possible to change the way that VoiceOver pronounces some words, and it might be very useful in the case of a noun is mispronounced, or let's say if we want to change how a word is pronounced. So now this is possible, and by the way, this is a very useful feature for those who are running on iOS and are relying on French Canadian voices. They've changed a lot of things in their pronunciations to make them be able to speak at the same time English and French, but this is not so perfect. Anyway, if you're using these voices, I'll greatly suggest you to first of all download the high quality voices instead of using the standard quality one, because with the standard quality we're experiencing a lot of issues, like Wi-Fi will be pronounced woof and things like this. So App Store apps, so this is not very helpful. But anyway, this is not the topic here today. I just want to show you how it is possible to adjust the pronunciation of a particular expression. So without further ado, let's do it. I am currently in Safari.
Cell phones and accessories. Link. Separator. Dim. Home audio and theater. Link. Separate. Computers and search results. HD. Single right. Web results. Wireless key. Wireless charger and charging pad. Vertical line. Best Buy Canada. Heading level 3. Link. Key charger from www. Best Buy.
And I'm looking for a Qi charger. This is a wireless charger, but a Qi, it is spelled QI. And the pronunciation is not the right one.
Wireless key charger, fast charging pad for iPhone 8 Plus X.
Okay.
Words, wireless, key, character, cap Q, I.
There we go. So let me go ahead and try to adjust this in the pronunciation settings of VoiceOver. So let me go out of there.
Page
then
settings.
Let me open my settings.
Settings. Search. Alex Bellemare.
Then I'll need to find the VoiceOver accessibility setting, then VoiceOver.
Do not screen general controls display accessibility button accessibility features vision heading VoiceOver on
Here we go. Then let me find speech.
Speaking rate 50 speaking rate speech button. Voice, Alex, button.
There we go. Then inside of this screen, inside of this window, I should find a button called pronunciation.
Pronunciations, button.
Okay, let me click.
On TE circumflex TE, on TE graph.
Okay, now I am already in my pronunciation list. Yes, I've created some specific pronunciation for French purpose, but they are not applicable to English voices, so that's fine. Let me show you. So we have
speech back button.
Okay, so the first button of the window is the speech back button. If I want to go back to the previous level, then if I flick right,
pronunciations heading
pronunciation
add button,
then I have an add button. So now I can add a new pronunciation. Let me double tap this one.
Add Phrase. Text field is editing. Insert.
Okay, just before entering anything, let me explain to you different control in this window.
Replacement. Heading.
So
Play. Dimmed. Button.
here we have a play button if we want to hear the expression we are typing or replacing.
Phrase. Text field is editing.
So
Character.
the phrase is the original expression that it is mispronounced. So we'll enter it a bit later on.
Substitution. Text field.
The
Double tap to edit.
substitution, then I'll have to type in the substitution so to make it better pronounced. Then to improve the pronunciation, then
Dictate replacement button.
I can also click this button to dictate my replacement in case I'm unable to write down the correct pronunciation. This is not working all time. We'll talk about a case later on about this one.
Dictate or spell out how you want. Languages. English. US. Button.
Okay, so languages. Which language you'd like the change applied to. So if I click, I'll see a list of languages. Then
Select the all.
I can select all if I want to apply this new pronunciation to all languages. Well, this is not really useful, but yes, the option is available.
Select the language or custom pronunciation should be applied to. Arabic, Saudi, Chinese, China, Chinese, Hong Kong.
Okay, then I just need to double tap to select a language.
Selected. Chinese, Chinese.
And another tap to unselect. I'll leave this alone. I'll just scrub with 2 fingers.
Phrase. Text field
There
is
we
editing.
go.
Insert.
Let me find by the option
Ignore
where it was.
case. For languages. English. US. Button.
Okay.
Voices. All. Button.
Then I can also select the voices that I'd like to apply my change. So by default, it is all voices for English language. But yes, I can, let's see, specify that I'd like my change only apply to Alex or to Hava or to whatever the voice I'd like. So it might be very useful. For sure, if you want to change the voice, you just double click, then you'll find a list of voices available. It's quietly the same thing for language. So you just select the right one and you scrub with 2 fingers to go out of there.
Ignore case. On.
Then, last setting, in your case, yes, you have the possibility to ask VoiceOver, whatever the case of the phrase you're replacing, to apply the changes, or to ensure, if you turn this option off, that the replacement will be made only when the specific case will be fine. So let's say that I'm entering, let's see, iTunes with a lowercase t for iTunes. Then I can ask VoiceOver by turning off this option to just replace when reading like iTunes with a lowercase, and to do nothing if it is spelled iTunes with a capital T.
Apply to all apps. On.
Apply to all apps. So yes, you can select there to which app you'd like to apply the pronunciation change. So by default, it's going to be applied to all app. If I double tap this one, it will toggle the option to off.
Off.
There we go. Then if I flick right,
Apply to heading. Home screen button. Activity button.
then I can select the app I'd like to apply the pronunciation change to. I just need to double tap
Selected. Activity.
an app to select it, or
Activity.
double tap again to unselect.
Home. Apply to heading.
In our case,
Apply to all apps. Off.
let
Double
me
on.
turn it back on. It's going to be better, I think. Then let me go ahead and, yep, because that's the last option.
Apply to all apps. On.
Then let
Double
me
tap
find
to
back
toggle.
the expression text field.
Phrase. Text field.
Oh, not
Double tap to
expression,
edit.
but the phrase. There we go. I just need now to double tap in order to edit.
Phrase. Text field is editing. Character mode. Insertion point at start.
Okay, then let me enter QI.
Cap Q. Cap Q. O. I.
Okay, anyways, I'll ask VoiceOver to ignore the case. So even if it is not written with the right capitalization, it may work.
Phrase.
So
text play button.
I can click the play button to confirm.
Key.
Okay, so key.
Phrase. Substitution. Text field. Double tap to edit. Insertion point at
the substitution. Let me write down, let's
cap
say,
T.
T.
Cap T. C.
C.
H. E.
Maybe
Echo. E. Languages. Dictate or spell out. Dictate replacement. Substitution. Text field is editing. G. Character mode.
Oh, there we go. G.
Substitution. Text field is editing. G. Character.
Then I just need to scrub with 2 fingers to
On
go
the
out of
circumflex
there.
T.
There we go.
Mail. Key. G. Button.
There we go. So my replacement is now there. Then if I go back to my web page.
App switch. Safari. Active.
There we go.
Safari. Wireless G charger. Wireless G charger. Fast charging pad for iPhone 8 Plus X. Galaxy S9 S8 Plus S7 Edge.
This is much better. Let me navigate by word.
Characters. Words. Wireless. G. Charger. Charger. G.
There we go.
Characters. Cap Q. I. Space.
So QI is now pronounced chi. There we go. And another thing maybe I'd like to show you. Let me find back my
Apps with
name
settings.
in my settings.
Setting. Speech. Back button. VoiceOver. Accessibility. Settings. Settings. Search. Alexandre Bellemare. Apple I. Volume. Speaking rate. Words. Alexandre. Bellemare.
Bellemare. Yeah, this is mispronounced. So I'd like to pronounce it Belmar. So yes, it is possible to change it. Yeah, my first name is hard to pronounce in English, whatever the pronunciation given. So I'll just work with my last name. So
Alex
let's
AirPlay
go
Bluetooth
with,
on cellular notification sound. Do not disturb. Screen time. General button. Control center. Accessibility button. Voice zoom. VoiceOver. Select speech. Speak. VoiceOver. Speak. Tap once to VoiceOver on.
Where's the
Speaking rate. Speech button.
There we go.
Voice. Ali. Pronunciations. Selected. All pronunciations. Heading. Speech. Back button. Add button.
Then let me add another one.
Add. Phrase. Text field is editing.
Okay,
Word mode.
So let's type in my name.
Cap B. Cap B. E.
There we go. Then
Substitution. Text field. Double tap to edit. Insertion point.
Let me try maybe BELMAR.
Cap B. Bravo. Cap B. ELLMMAAR. Languages. Dictate or spell. Dictate replacement. Substitution. Text field is editing. Belmar. Word mode. Speaking rate. Words. Belmar.
I'll try to use Belmar instead of Belmar. So let's remove this
Delete.
out.
R. A. Cap B.
Let me try the dictation feature.
Numbers. Delete. Substitution. Dictate replacement. Button.
Belmar.
Cancel. Button.
Then a list of suggestions is now available.
Bellemare. Heading. Done. Button. Belmar.
Oh.
Delar. Belmar. Blar.
So, okay, I have a couples that are not appropriate.
Belmar. Done. Belmar.
Let me double tap on Belmar. That's the best
one. Belmar.
Okay.
Selected. Belmar.
Then I can scrub.
Bellemare. Done.
No, I don't need to scrub. Sorry, I need to click done.
Done. Belmar.
There we go. And then
pronunciation replacement. Play. Phrase. Bellemare. Substitution. B. Latin small letter opening L. Modifier vertical line M. Latin small letter alpha. Turn bar. Hook. Text field.
Oh my gosh. So it was written in a phonetic alphabet. So, but that's fine because I think we'll have the right pronunciation now.
Orientation lock. Phrase.
Scrub with 2 fingers.
Bellemare. Key. She. Male. Bellemare. B. Latin small letter opening L. Modifier vertical.
I'm unable to confirm right here from the pronunciation dictionary, but let me go out of
Voice.
there.
Alex.
Scrub,
Button.
Scrub again. Scrub
VoiceOver.
again.
On. Search field. Alexandre Belmar. Apple.
Oh, much better.
Speaking rate. Words. Alexandre.
Yeah, Alexandre is still not the right pronunciation. Anyway.
Belmar. Belmar.
There we go. So now I can change the way my name is pronounced by VoiceOver as well. My name is a French one, so yep, that's the utility of this feature. That's how we use it. And then also, if I want to modify a pronunciation I've already set or delete one, let me go back into
sounds.
accessibility.
Check control display accessibility button. Select VoiceOver on. Select Braille button. Accessibility VoiceOver Braille odd command audio verbosity speech button. Voice at pitch 50 pitch pronunciation voice pronunciation Bellemare key male key she button.
Yeah, male is a pronunciation I've set up for a French purpose. Anyways, if I want, let's say, to modify the key,
edit but key she button.
I don't need to click available. Edit or anything. By the way, on each pronunciation already set up, I can flick up or down.
Delete, activate, delete.
So if I want to delete one, I just need to double tap the delete button.
Activate,
let me
default,
activate
selected.
Instead.
Replacement, pronunciations, back button, play button, phrase, key, text, substitution, she, text field.
So now I can perform some modifications. Let's say I want to change affected voices. I can do it. So I have a lot of possibilities there. By the way, if you are doing some changes or if you had some expression in the pronunciation dictionary into VoiceOver on one of your device, all the changes will be synchronized via iCloud with all your other devices linked to your Apple account, your Apple ID. So what it means, I've did a change. I've had some pronunciation on iOS 13. Then on a device running iOS 12, I just realized that the new pronunciation was there as well. So be careful about this one. In a majority of case, it's going to be a good idea, but in some, it might cause some small issues. So I hope this podcast was helpful. I hope you now better understand how to use the pronunciation dictionary integrated into VoiceOver. And for sure, if you have some question, comment, or have a topic for a next podcast, don't hesitate to contact us. You can send us an email or even leave us a message. We still have the voicemail available. And then, if you have some particular question for us, maybe you can also leave your question in the voicemail. Then I can for sure play them live in a next podcast episode, let's say at the beginning, and for sure maybe we can answer it. And keep in mind that we also offer private one-on-one tech support as well as private training, so don't hesitate to contact us to get a quote based on your need. This was Alexandre Belmar, and I'll see you in the next podcast. Before the end of this podcast, I would like to say thank you for your loyalty to this series of podcasts on assistive technologies. I would also like to thank our loyal collaborator. As a reminder, I would like to inform you that Canadialog will not provide free technical support on product presented during these shows and that are not sold directly by Canadialog. Please note that our podcasts are now available on our website, YouTube, iTunes, as well as on Victor devices by consulting the North American English suggested podcast list from Humanware. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, you can contact us via email at podcastwitness@canadialog.com. That is PODCASTS at CANADIALOG.com, or by phone on our toll-free number at 1-888-730-0003. Again, 1-888-730-0003, extension 555, extension 555. I also invite you to visit our website, which contains a lot of useful information at www.canadialog.com. You can also visit us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Thanks for listening.